wicked. Best believe I go always come prepared. Manage your body, I need my.
You're welcome back, and that was the trending music videos for this week. Hope you enjoyed every bit of it. But now let me break your heart for a bit. It seems like this episode is all about heartbreak. I'm just breaking people's hearts, talking about MTV that is shutting down some of his channels. And now I'm about to break your heart furthermore. Let me use that English to help you. Anyway, let me talk about Maverick City for a bit. We all know that this inspirational group has won a couple of awards. They've won the Grammys. They've won, so many awards, Soul Train awards, and other awards as well. But we never expected this, and all of a sudden, they just dropped this bomb on us. Chandler Moore and Naomi Rain are no longer members or part of Maverick City. And since they announced this via their different social media platforms, it's been tears on social media. Their fans are like, oh gosh, why are you guys leaving? What's up? What's really happening? Anyways, it seems like all might not be going down too well in Maverick City business-wise for the group. And that's why Chandler Moore specifically had to leave the group. On his post on social media, he thanked his fans who have supported him since, Maverick City became a global phenomenon. And he did not fail to mention this, which has put a lot of questions around what could be his reason for leaving the group. And according to him, he said some of you might have heard about some things about business, but his lawyers are handling that. And we're asking the question, Chandler Moore, what business did you guys do that went wrong and made you leave, Maverick City? It's so painful to see these two strong voices. In fact, for me, these are the two persons that actually represent Maverick City, and they've decided to part ways with this group. So painful. And away from Chandler Moore and Naomi's exit from Maverick City, now let me talk about Asake for a bit, because this guy, I think Asake needs to be studied. At this point, I wish I could just sit down to talk about it, but I just have to stand up and tell you about it. People need to understand Asake, and they need to understudy Asake. How Asake started like a street boy here in Nigeria, the song going viral to the point that he's now a global phenomenon, to the point that he was nominated at the Grammys. He was at the Grammy 2025 sometime in February, and he got talking about his identity. And I love how Asake's visual identity has adapted and changed over time. Remember the Asake we knew from way back when he released his first song that got very viral was him carrying a long dread, and a lot of people were like, who is this guy? And we saw that he even influenced pop culture in Nigeria, that some artists and some persons started building or doing dreads like Asake. From there, he changed his dread to, a more basket lock. And from there, we spotted him carrying low cuts, this low dread somehow. And all of a sudden, his latest picture, which he has posted on Instagram, shows that Asake has gone almost Gorimapa. He has almost clipped his head to the end. And those his tattoos that were very visible seem like he's beginning to get them off. And I'm beginning to ask myself, what's up with Asake and this visual change that you're doing? Today you're with dread, tomorrow you're with low cut, tomorrow we don't see tattoo again. What is really happening? But I love how Asake and his music and even his look has evolved over the years. And recently, even at the Grammys, he was asked the question that, bro, what happened? Why are you changing your looks? And he said, this is how he feels, or this is how he felt at the time, that we could wake up one morning and you won't see a spot or a tattoo on him. And that's what we are seeing on his recent post on social media. And away from Asake, now let me talk about Game of Thrones for a bit. For those of you who love Game of Thrones, you loved it, and some of you when it ended were like, Game of Thrones, why did you end this way? The story wasn't properly, wrapped up and all. And I remember, HBO announced that Game of Thrones, the prequel, was in the works, some time ago. But right now I can tell you that prequel will be heading straight to HBO Max January 2026. So for those of you who have been hoping to see this prequel, do not worry. This 6-part series of the prequel of Game of Thrones will be coming to HBO Max. And for those of you who love the movie, go watch it when it drops and tell me what you see. But apparently the trailer is out.
I was squire to Sir Arlen of Pennytree since I was a boy. He charged me to be a good knight, to defend the weak and the innocent, I swore.
And from the trailer, I'll tell you the plot is splendid, and I love it anyways. Congratulations to those of you who love, Game of Thrones. I'm not a fan of it, but you can go and watch it and tell me what you think about it. Anyways, let's check out the comedy skit for this week. When I come back, I will be wrapping up.
What did happen here?
Yeah.
Respect. Nice to meet you.
Punch this guy now.
You see, children, they lack respect. Seeing someone like you, why you go find in trouble? Ha! No mind this thing on my outfit.
I wish you success with this fight with my husband.
I can't apologize to them. Go inside. Go inside. I'm inside. Photo.
Papa, where you go now?
You're welcome back, and that was the comedy skits. Hope you enjoyed every bit of it. And just before I go, now let me actually pay my last respect to these notable celebrities who have recently passed on. And one of such is Diana Kittens, who passed on at the age of 79. This legendary American actress that has been in the industry for over 5 decades, just passed on, and so many people are still trying to wrap their head around it. And also, D'Angelo, the legendary R&B singer, has passed on at the age of 51 after battling cancer. And all I can say right now is may their soul rest in perfect peace. And on this note, it's time for me to officially say my byes. Thank you for being a part of the show. It's been a great time talking entertainment with you. This is what I love doing, and hope you join me next week when I return to your screen. It's been awesome talking to you. And of course, shout out to all the guys behind doing great job, ensuring I look good for the camera. Of course, when you hear me talk like this, you think it's my brain. Yeah, some people in the background giving me this brain, and I love you guys. And to you watching me week in, week out, I love you as well. Catch you next week, and have a great week ahead. Bye for now.
This one this one no be gonna love. Girl, you know my love is true. I no go lie for you. I'm a ten I did for you. I want to do it. I want to do it. I'm a ten I did for you. My body match your body, and I like your body. Your body match my body, and I like your body. My body match.
Imagine a love that grows stronger with each passing day, a bond that is unbreakable, and a partnership that thrives on trust, respect, and partnership. My name is Aisha Kari Sharif, and the program is Mr. and Mrs., a program that brings different couples from different aspects of life to come here and share their story with us. And today, like any other day, we have a couple that have been together for 44 years. Well, I'm sure it's going to be interesting. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here is their profile.
The beautiful journey of Mr. and Mrs. Babatunde Aluko began at the Federal Institute of Industrial Research Oshodi, Firo, Lagos, where they were both employed in September 1979. As two young colleagues, they became friends, but it soon blossomed into a love affair culminating in marriage. As Mr. Babatunde Aluko and Miss Yewande Agbe Davis, they got married on April 25, 1981 in Lagos and became Mr. and Mrs. Babatunde Aluko. They are over 44 years in marriage. Their marriage is blessed with 5 children and 12 grandchildren. He left FIRO for the Raw Materials Research and Development Council RMRDC in 1991 and relocated with the organization to Abuja in 1995. He retired from public service in 2013 and the family based remain in Abuja.
Welcome back from that beautiful profile, and the beautiful couple are here in the studio with me to tell me their story, from the horse's mouth. Whatever you hear, please get your paper and pen, write it down, it will be useful. Welcome to the studio, and it's good to have you to bless the studio. Having people that have spent 44 years together when we're battling with people trying to spend 1 month together. With this era of, how it is, we cannot stand each other. And then you've done it for 44 years. We thank God for that. So you've been colleagues, you've been friends, and then lovers.